Hello guys, welcome back. Today we've got another Age of Empires 2 build order for the Dynasties of India DLC. This one is with the Gurjaras. Actually my second Gurjaras build order, and this one's going to be for a 20 population man-at-arms into archers. So it's kind of the usual, I say the usual start, it's the usual one that's in my build orders. You make two houses with your starting villagers, and your first new villager comes out to make a mill at the berries. And then that village is going to go back to the town centre berries. And the next villagers to come out are going to go onto those town centre berries as well. So we've got 6 on berries. Try and get all your sheep. As soon as your mill's built, garrison your sheep into the mill. And then you'll start getting a little bit of a trickle of food coming in from there. So now we've got the 6 on the berries. We're going to send 2 over to the straggler trees. Obviously we've not got enough wood to make the mill, make the lumber camp. And we are going to need a house as well soon, so effectively you've got to make that mill, and it's taking up your wood. So this is going to be pretty much the standard start for Gurjaras, I expect anyway. So the next one to come out is going to go into the straggler tree as well, and then we're going to send one over to lure the boar. It's quite a tricky build order, this one. I think Gurjaras are going to be one of those civilizations. It's a bit like the Chinese, where it's quite tricky to absolutely nail the Dark Age. It is quite fiddly build, or fiddly civilization with how you've got to adapt the builds. So now we've got the first ball coming in. We're going to send 2 more over to the straggler trees, and then the third one is going to come out and make a house and then go to wood. And by that point we should have enough wood to make the first lumber camp. So just speed that up a little bit. The next village should come out there. And then next one's going to come out, make the house, and we're going to place that lumber camp, a little bit of villager dancing there, doing the tango. I have noticed with this new DLC the pathing is awful. Next villagers to come out are going to go to berries, so we're going to send 4 onto berries. We're going to lower the second boar as well with one of these existing villages, so we'll do that very soon. But at this point we've got 5 on wood, 7 on boar, and we will have 4 on berries as well. So let's just speed that up. So I can't tell you just how many times I've been trying to do this build order. I'd always got something that was very close to working absolutely fine. I was getting quite stressed with it, I'm not gonna lie. It took me a few days to get my head around it, but this one finally worked, and all I did was change where I put a wood villager. So I was going with 4 on wood, but then I changed it and put 5 on wood, and it seemed to do the trick. So yeah, working out pretty well. So the next villager's come out is going to go and make a barracks. Next one after that is going to go to wood and make a house, and then go on to wood, and then the final villager is going to go on to gold, and then we're going to research loom. So wood villager is going to make a house, we'll go to wood, next one's going to go to gold, and at this point we can actually take 2 villagers from the boar and send them over to gold as well, which we're going to do now. Loom's on its way in, we've got enough food, barracks is built, that villager can keep walling, and as soon as we've got 100 wood, which will be any second now, we're going to make the, there we go, just as that villager stopped collecting, we're going to be able to get that mining camp down. A little bit of a delay, there we go, on the militia, and at this point we should have been sending sheep, so we're going to use all of these sheep because we've got 800 food just sitting there, and it's going to take a hell of a long time, probably about 25 minutes for them to actually make up that 800 food if we left them. And we're going to really need that food boost from these, so we have been able to get a nice little boost from them. Obviously whilst I've been garrisoned there, and it's still going to take a while, so we are still going to be getting a bit of a trickle from them for the next, I don't know how long, little while anyway. But yeah, we really need that, really need those sheep, so we're not going to have enough wood for farms or anything. So the militia's going forward, it's going to meet up with the camel scout, and then as soon as we hit the feudal age we should be able to get a villager queued up. That villager is going to go over to gold. Should be able to get double the man-at-arms upgrade, and then by the time you've gone and researched that, you can see we've got enough food in the bank now to get double bit axe. So it's a little bit close, but it works absolutely fine. I've play tested this a few times. Should be going in there and harassing, but I'm on stand ground and it's against AI, so good job. I'm not being punished for that. So I've got the 1 on gold. The next 4 villagers are going to go over to wood. That guy is now dropped in archery range, so we've got no range on the way. We're going to get a second lumber camp down there as well. Keep making sure you're sending another sheep over. I mean, we've still got 3 left at this point. Another 2 to go over to wood. And then the next village is going to go out and make a blacksmith, and then just keep on walling up. And then as soon as your blacksmith is built, you should be able to get fletching. I'm going to keep making some archers, so they're on the way forward now, just to help support this man-at-arms rush. You see, I sent it to wood by accident, so I've just taken one off and sent it to make the blacksmith. Slight error there. And then from this point, in terms of the villages, it's just a case of start adding farms. So send your new villagers on straggler trees whenever you've got 60 wood. Make a farm. Obviously, I need to get those farms down. I'm too busy microing at the top, I think. So yeah, start getting farms down. And you want to start gradually taking them off the sheep as well. Making farms, and then once you've got them off the sheep, start taking off the berries as well. You'll get to a stage where you've probably got about 3 or 4 villages by the time all your berries are done and all your sheep are done. Just send them on to straggler trees, and again get your farms down when you can. But at this point, it's pretty much the end of the build. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this one useful. If you have, then please hit the like button, and also consider subscribing for more Age of Empires 2 build order guides. And that's it. I'll see you on the next one.